Good morning. You know who I am. You know what I normally do. I have a little bit of good news and also a little bit of bad news. We'll start with the bad news first. Obviously, as you've seen from this side over here, I no longer have the Honda Accord. I still have videos up, and like I did with the SUV, I will leave those videos on here. I would like to introduce you to my brand new 2019 Ford Fiesta SE. Got it right off of the showroom floor with 5 miles on it. It's a 4-door. It's got a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder motor. It's got power windows, power locks, tilt, cruise, telescopic steering wheel, radio functions on the steering wheel. It has the sync to where you can hook your phone into it, play music from either your YouTube, your Pandora, all those other apps that you have on your phone. Plays all of them. The only thing it does not have, like that black Renault Ford Fusion that I had, that one had navigation. This one does not. I'm going to open it up, let you look at the interior. Sorry about that little sound. That's just letting you know the door's open, as everybody would know. It's got the little Ford logo on the radio there. It is a touchscreen radio, but here's something that's a little bit interesting. Okay, as you can see right here, it has daytime running light, automated daytime running lights, to where when it starts getting dark, your lights come on automatically as long as it's switched over to there. Start it up. I'm going to go ahead and turn the radio off. It has literally a shade under 1,000 miles. That's how many miles I put on it. That right there is basically the mileage to E. I keep it on that to let me know how much gas I have. Little doors open. You can see right there. That's the fog lights. Over here on the speedometer is the headlights. That's the radio. It's a touchscreen. It's got the audio, the phone, the apps that you can use, and settings. I only use these two right here. Like I said before, the only thing this vehicle does not have is navigation, which kind of sucks, but then again, that's what I got my phone for. Right there is the radio, hazards, door unlock and lock, passenger airbag, AC unit. This is really, really cool. The cup holders, driver side floorboard, passenger side floorboard, and back floorboards, as you can see, all light up. This button right here changes the colors. I'll go through them real quick, and I'll use the cup holder as an example. Let me turn this overhead light off real quick. And here we go. It goes through a couple of different colors, and then it shuts off. This color I kind of like because it kind of matches the interior lights. So, there we go. So, and also you got your cruise control, which is on this side, and then you have your radio controls over here. This button right here in the middle is for voice activation, calling from your radio. You have to be synced up on your iPhone with your contacts in order to be able to call somebody. If you want to call somebody that's not in your contacts, then you have to go over here to the number itself, click the phone button. Well, you have to have Bluetooth access, which mine does, but it's currently off right now, so. But normally this right here, when you pop that up, it would have like a little number digit thing at the bottom, and then you just punch in the number, hit the send button, and it'll call. Make your phone call, talk for a little bit, and then you can use this button here to hang it up. If you have an incoming call, you can use that button to answer it, which I think is pretty cool. Like I said, it's a 2019 model. It's got the 1.6 liter 4-cylinder motor. Takes 5W20 to change the oil. Okay, let me go ahead and shut the car off. There's the mileage, in case y'all wanted to know. It's literally just 1 mile shy of 1,000 miles. Another thing that I thought was pretty cool about this, if you reach under here, right about under the Ford symbol, click it, trunk automatically opens, got your toolbox, got my little side things here, my, yeah, okay, a couple of things in here, my jack is also in here, I don't know why that department store bag's in there, oh well, I'll get rid of it, I don't care. I'll probably use that as a trash bag. And yes, I do keep trash in a trash bag in this car. Haven't taken anything out of it yet. Now, this car, I got it from the Ford dealership, the local Ford dealership where I work at. There was a big special going on. This vehicle was $18,555, and I have the window sticker. I don't plan on getting rid of it. With taxes and everything, it is taxes, Ford incentives, rebates. Honestly, it came up to about a little over 30 grand, which is it's a touch much, but in the long run, it's going to be a steal for me, a good deal. I'm a first-time buyer. Like I said, the Honda that I had, it was a used car lease. This is a new car purchase. Now, what the difference is I basically did a sign and drive on the Honda for 4 years, I think it was, at a higher interest rate. This is actually a lower interest rate, and in 6 years, I'll own the car outright. It has a 6-year, 100,000-mile warranty, bumper to bumper. The only thing that I plan on doing it to myself is changing the oil and rotating the tires, of course, like I always do. Anything else is going to be factory covered. Now, back to the deal I was talking about. This was a one-time deal on this car. They actually had 3 of these available, but this was the only one that they was willing to put me in to work with what I was asking. Ford had a rebate. I don't remember what the exact price was. I think it was $500. The Ford dealership gave me $500 incentive. Plus, they also gave me the $500 Ford loyalty owner because I owned a used car from them. They took in my vehicle. They paid off my payments, what I owed on the car, gave me money towards the down payment for the car, and I qualified for $18,000 in financing. I believe the interest rate is 16.5%. Yes, it is high, which constitutes to the amount that I'm paying a month. And I barely even make it, so both of my jobs are actually helping me out on this. In the long run, everything that they had, that they offered with the incentives, with the rebates, with the trade-in, what they gave me for the trade, all came up to just a little under $6,000. Every single bit of it was used for my down payment. And in 6 years, this car will be mine. Insurance on it, roughly about $200 a month. Yes, I can afford it. Very barely, but I can afford it. So I just picked up a couple more hours at work, at my other job and this one. So this will actually pay for the car. I still get my normal days off, but if they need me, at my other job, they can call me, and of course I'll come in. Is it what I expected? No, of course it isn't. But it is a new car. Ford literally helped me get this car. It was basically off of the factory, or out of the factory and into the showroom. This car was still in the showroom when I looked at it. There was this one, there was a red hatchback, and there was an ugly, ugly lime green car just like this. I refused to take the lime green car. The red hatchback was already being looked at, so they pulled this one out of the showroom, and I basically signed paperwork and drove it off. My payments are $406 a month, like I said, for 6 years. So you take 406, multiply that by 12, and then multiply that by 6. That'll tell you what I'm totally paying for it, minus the insurance. but I do have full coverage insurance. It's bumper to bumper coverage. I love this car to death. You know, it's not what I expected. I really wanted to get that black Ford Fusion. You guys know I loved that car. But to me, this is basically just a smaller version of it. Everything does work. It has XM radio, free for 6 months. As long as I have the Bluetooth activated on this phone, and my YouTube or Pandora or whatever works, I can actually use this phone for the radio, which I think is really, really cool. Since I'm using this phone, I obviously can't put no music on here. I really don't want to play the radio because of copyright production, infringements, getting people all upset and everything, so I'm not going to do that. But I like this car. I like it a lot. I might want to get some different rims somewhere on down the line, but for now, these will do. It's not what I expected, but like I said, you had this. This is the smaller car. You have this car, you have the Ford Focus, you have the Ford Fusion, and then you have the Ford Taurus, I believe it is. So this is like a smaller scale model in between the Ford Focus and the Fusion. You know me, I really like the Fusion. This was offered, I took it. I couldn't beat the incentives, I couldn't beat the rebates, I couldn't beat the deal they had. I literally just could not turn this car down. I did have a little help getting it, but in the long run, everything is in my name. The payments are coming out of my bank. The insurance is coming out of my bank. The only thing I got to worry about is the tags, which I will be getting them probably here in the next 3 or 4 weeks. But other than that, that's just about it. I actually like the color. It's the same color as the Honda was. But this is a brand new car. It's a 2019. I'll go ahead and show you the motor real quick. Don't see why not. The only thing is this car does not have that tight steering that I like that the Honda had. It's got kind of a loose steering. So let's see here if you can focus in on that. It is a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder motor. There you go. Now you can read it. It's OBD2 connection for the scan tool. There it is. 1.6 liter group, which is a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder motor. You probably can't see it. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to try and show it to you, but it is... It takes 5W20. So, and this is the funny part. You all know me. I do my own work on cars. But for some odd reason, I ain't got to worry about doing work on this car because it's brand new. It's got a 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. I'm taking full advantage of it. The only thing that I'm doing is I'm going to change the oil on it and maybe give the tires a rotation or two sometimes. That's pretty much it. So, yeah, granted, it's not the Ford Fusion, but hey, I'll take it. It has almost all the same options that the Fusion had. It's just a smaller car. I can't beat the deal on it, so I took it. What do you all think? Did I get a good deal on it? Am I going to be paying forever for it? I don't think I will. 6 years, yeah, it's a long time, but at the end of the 6 years, the car is mine. And it's not a lease to own with the option to purchase. This is... It was something else. I can't remember what they said. It was basically it's a lease to own. So it's financed through Ford Credit. Don't remember the actual company, but it's financed through Ford Company Credit. So this is my car. I mean, it's not signed in anybody else's name. This is in my name. It is my car. So the only thing that I had help with was getting the plates, but those are obviously going to get changed. That's about the only difference. So let me know what you think. Comment below. You like the car, give it a thumbs up. I know some of you probably don't like Fords. You'll probably end up giving it a thumbs down. Just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. Happy anniversary if it's your anniversary. Like to say hi to my family. Like to give a big shout out to Ford for helping me out with this. And a big thank you to them as well. Have a good day.